Alright, assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to Bonk update today. Now I have been trying to take the trade with Bonk and I actually risked out 2.5% and I closed it very quickly. Now I'm going to show you one message on the private that I gave just right now. So I actually gave a Bonk call here. I bought a triple 2222 and put a stop loss at 2146. So I was risking 3.2%, hoping for a 42% reward here. But then I actually ended up saying that, I'll cancel and switch to USDT. So risked almost nearly 2.4%, which is not too much, especially using risk management and money management. 2.4 is really nothing. Okay, we really covered these things up with a good trade. Now, the reason why I canceled it. Well, number one is that when you trade, you have different views. And when you have different views, you look for the best possible view, and when that possible view gets disqualified, you just have to get out of the trade because now your idea is not alive anymore. It's not in play anymore, and your idea is alive unless it's not proven wrong. So I was kind of being proved wrong, and my idea was the following. I had the daily time frame here, took the trend line and dropped in the trend line as well. And I was looking forward for Bonk here to maybe just go back up to the upside because this was your resistance, break above, retest, and hopefully go up from here. But unfortunately, you can see that it's actually, this is where I had my doubts. I thought I was getting baited. And as a matter of fact, we had a successful retest here, by the way. Okay, we had a morning star, but still ended up making this two bearish candles and started to go down again. Okay, this is almost like a tweezer top here, and it started to go down, and I actually canceled it as soon as I saw the closing over there. And one more thing is on the 5 minutes time frame as well, I had my ideas absolutely wrong because I saw this probably like a pattern, just a little bit of a pattern that actually got broken out. So you have the pattern here, you had the break, right? And you also had a nice successful retest. If you just kind of zoom in there, you can see I'm actually even taking you really deep inside here. So just like that, you can see break up, retest. It wasn't meant to even, first of all, pump here, which could have been an 8%. But then as soon as Bonk started doing something like this and go down, right, you can see what it did instead is that even on the 5 minutes, it made this head and shoulders. And I was like, okay, you guys are not going to trick me, right? You're not going to actually bait me into this crap and create a head and shoulders and things that I'm not going to get to know. And right now you can see that the head and shoulder is actually playing out to that massive technical target. So I actually canceled it out near 2160. I was like, okay, this thing is breaking down. It's breaking down. It's losing support. Cancel, right? Our entries are here, broke down there, cancel. Simple. Candle reading is important. These are very important stuff, and you can see how crazy I'm taking you down into the smallest of the time frame this time around and showing you the micro details. Yes, I do look at small time frames. I even look at 15 minutes time frame. This actually helps me make proper buying decisions. So this is 2017 right over here. We're sitting at 2017. So far it has just dropped a little bit more down, and I've actually saved out nearly 6%. Okay, I have saved myself and my members 6% from further destruction. Now here's the main part. Here's the main event of this video. Bonk may actually fall down 50%. And just the same way as I've been showing you all this smaller time frame support and resistance, and you can see how much they are playing out, okay, on the smallest time frame. But they're playing out very quickly because it's a small time frame. It's actually going to happen very quickly. Now there's one thing that on the higher time frame is a threat and still remains a threat, and this is going to be an issue because right now you're doing something wrong still. Okay, if I take the trend line and if I drop the trend line here, Bonk can actually come down to 930, right, and drop nearly, this is going to be 51%. The reason being is, and I'm actually going to even show this message that I have on the private. So always close when I say stay away when stop gets hit. Our trades are not breaking, our banks their small bearable risk, right? So 2.5% is not going to actually break my bank. What makes a trader good is the ability to sell small loss to prevent a bigger loss. We took 2.4%, but we actually prevented ourselves from this 10% loss, okay? And even probably that next 50% loss. So it's not a big deal. This is still a winning trade, if you understand, because the money that you don't lose is the money you still win, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So listen carefully. Q4 started its 90 days long period. October, even though it's a good month, this time might have a twist for some coins to drop very badly. I might even expect Bonk to drop down to 900 and purchase it. Tone might fall even 50%. So at the moment, I close my trades, and again, the reason being is, I'll just tell you what I see, all right? This is the support number 1, support number 2, support number 3. You broke down previously, you retested, and then you went for the double retest, right? The fact here still remains that you are failing incredibly bad, and the only way you can look at it is actually that Bonk may end up coming down to 930. I don't know how the EMAs really look like, but you can see that you're trying to cross those EMAs, but I think EMAs right now are actually meaningless at the moment. I'm just actually focusing on this, and I want to open up your eyes that be careful. Bonk might just ruin the day. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one, Office.